Hello, my name is Sarah Underwood. I'm an editor at A-Team Group. I would like to introduce Pallavi Dongre, Product Manager APAC at SmartStream. Pallavi, congratulations on winning A-Team Group's RegTech Insight Award APAC 2022 for Best Sell-Side Data Management Solution for Regulatory Compliance. Please tell me a little bit about how the SmartStream Reference Data Utility, or RDU as we often know it, improves regulatory compliance, understanding and transparency.
Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much for the award. SmartStream is bang in the middle of regulatory compliance because RDU, which is the Reference Data Utility, has a couple of products that cater to MiFID II compliance requirements, cater to SFTR. These are all regulatory products that are really active right now in the European Union. As a part of MiFID II, RDU has a product that caters to the EU, which is the ESMA regulator, and FCA, which caters to United Kingdom. We also have a product called the SI Registry, which is the only industry-wide utility which collates data across APAs. So I know I'm using a lot of terminologies that just has become such a parlance. It goes to show how much we are already working and living and breathing with regulatory data. But RDU, like I said, is able to cater to one these compliance requirements, but also able to understand because they're fairly complex. RTS 23, RTS 2 transparency requirements, systematic internalizers. These are all, as a concept, new and needed to be understood by the investment firms. And because RDU has these two products, we cater to all the attributes across the breadth of this product. And also in terms of volumes, these are 8 million instruments. We are talking about 20 million odd instruments in FCA. So certainly RDU certainly out there helping with understanding and helping with the reporting of these regulatory reports.
Excellent. Thank you very much indeed. Let's look at some of the technology that supports these kinds of solutions, and tell me, how is innovation with machine learning derailed without having timely, accurate and clean data?
I mean, it's a fairly simple concept. Any machine is able to cater to the framework, but garbage in, garbage out. If what goes into that system, we could have the most complex framework or a process. I mean, the easiest simile I can think of is if we have a machine that's able to separate the wheat from chaff, and the input is expecting grains and we put in stones, right? It's not going to work. This framework or the machine is going to break down. So it's true for regulatory, it's true for everything else. With regulatory, it becomes more complex because of the fact that, like I said in my previous in the previous conversation, that the volumes we are talking are large volumes of data. These are all tradable instruments across EU, across the United Kingdom, across anything that needs to be reported to the regulators. So the complexity increases manifold, and hence there is a need to be able to use machine learning, and the fact that the machine can only learn as well as we are able to input good data into the system. Otherwise, the machine's going to take that much longer to learn. But the interesting thing is AI makes it so much more faster. Once you've taught that process, it just becomes that much more faster. But what SmartStream RDU has as a unique proposition is the fact that we have the machine learning part of it. We also have a whole data quality program which ensures that the input data that goes into that framework is clean at every step of the way. It's not just clean at its first hop. Each data point needs to be cleansed at every hop it makes. So that's how AI/ML is used, and how then the data input that goes in ensures that the output that comes out is of good quality.
Okay, that's great. So touching again on AI and coming back to that, AI-enabled technology and rapid access to specialist reference data assist firms to achieve complete and accurate MiFID II transaction reporting. So tell us a little bit how that works, please.
Yeah, I mean, so what we've done with transaction reporting on MiFID II is we've married SmartStream's AIR, which is the artificial AI reconciliation tool, along with RDU's MiFID II data the instrument reference data that we have. So there are two aspects to it. Every investment firm, one, needs to be able to report all of their transactions. The transaction report, trade and transaction reports have to be accurate and complete. That in itself is a challenge. On top of that, the regulators are questioning or are governing how well they do it, meaning, is there underreporting happening? The underreporting leads to fines. Overreporting then comes at an additional cost. And either of the two, actually, both of them are a problem. So, how SmartStream's AI solution is attempting to solve this problem is that, one, we help with three-way reconciliations, right? The reconciliation on transaction and trade reporting that is published by the regulator, along with the arm that publishes or does the reporting, along with the version that the investment firm has, and that helps to complete that circle or ensure that all the right reports are being generated. But what the regulators also want to know is what controls have investment firms put in place to be able to ensure that you're not making mistakes going forward. And that's where the AI reconciliation tool, one, helps identify the breaks, and then you're able to take these breaks and look them up against the MiFID II reporting data that RDU provides and figure out why these breaks occurred. Are they breaking because you'll have to look up a particular instrument and see if it is a TOTV, which is that if that instrument is tradable, is trading on a trading venue. If yes, do you have to report it, or it is the counterparty that needs to report it? Again, whether you is the investment firm an systematic internalizer, which is called the SI. RDU has a SI registry framework. So all of this data, not only does it, one, help identify the break, and two, then figure out how you can rectify the break. So this whole marrying of the validation, the capturing of the exception and then fixing of those exceptions, it is what makes the whole solution complete. Uh, it certainly then also reduces the likelihood of fines that have started to become the norm now, and certainly avoiding that is certainly helpful.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Pallavi. And once again, congratulations on the award.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Take care.